And here I am. And this was last summer, and it would have been July or August of 2024. And it was before the two roommates that I had moved in. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lasha's Take. If you are a dog lover and if you have lost your spirit animal, your service dog, this definitely is a video that I think you'd like to watch. If you think about it, what do animals bring to your life? There's a bunch of pictures. This picture in particular, I wish I could make it a little larger, but that's my friend Ian with Sophie Ann, and that was 2 years ago. Oh, sorry, that's just me. And there's my baby Sophie Ann. And I just wanted to show you a drawing that hi Trev, don't forget to hit that like button, buddy. Let me guess, your phone died earlier. Actually, no. Do you know what? I was at my friend Larry's. Did you see the video that I put up, Trevor, when I was at Larry's? And Larry said, Andrew the rascal got kicked out of the castle. And he said, look, Lash, even royalty get evicted. But I was talking about animals and bereavement. And, Trevor, I wish, can you go live now? Because you know how to access all the pictures of Sophie Ann. And I just wanted to share, like I shared on the description, like my take on bereavement when Sophie passed away. I was looking at some of the videos, and the day that she passed away, I actually videotaped it. And then, almost like a disassociation, I went into my change.org, the reason, the leg, yada, yada, yada. And I just want to say that Sophie helped me survive something that was unsurvivable. And I'm not a survivor or a victim. In life, sometimes you have to walk over a situation. And what I mean by that is you don't always get justice. And if you want to find out about my experience with the healthcare system and all of that, you can go to change.org and literally search my name, 113 brave souls. Basically because a surgeon didn't say anything to me and I would see him every month. My leg was as broken as the day that it happened, and that was 8 years ago. And I had Sophie, I found her with a transgender man turning to female, and it was February the 11th of 2017. And I walked into this, his name was Richard, but he's now Victoria. And I'm just so thankful that he didn't have bottom surgery. So anyway, so Victoria, I didn't realize that she was living way below poverty. And she had to take her cat to her friend Adam's. And the reason she had to take the cat to her friend Adam's is because I asked my mom, I said, and I think I was 40, I was 46 at the time. I was 46 and a half at the time. And no, I had just turned I turned 46 on July the 20th. And then I found Sophie, that was of 2016. Then I found Sophie February the 11th of 2017. And it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And there is a picture of Victoria, Sophie, and I at the bus stop taking her home. And that dog saved my life. I remember being in the wheelchair. It was for a year, and my leg was straight out. And I tried to look at it like an athletic event. And I would still continue to take Sophie for walks, even in the winter. I would get stuck in snow. I would lift myself out of that wheelchair. I would pick up her poop. I took care of her. She gave me a reason to live. And like Trevor said, she was dying last year between, I would say, September, and then her last day was January the 29th of 2025. And it was such a shock, but it wasn't a shock because we were prepared for it, because she was so sick for so long. And I miss her every day. And for those of you that have lost animals, don't feel guilty if you ever grieve for an animal more than a human being, because animals love us unconditionally. But you know what I'll never understand? Why people can't love each other unconditionally. That's all I wanted to say. And if you enjoyed any of this, and strategies that helped me get through the grieving process, remember, I was prepared for it. And Sophie and I were separated once before for a ridiculous reason. And my mom and her boyfriend had to take her up north, and she was gone for 5 weeks. And in that 5 weeks, I didn't function without her. And in that 5 weeks, I realized that if anything happened to her, I would be there every step of the way, and I would love her like gold. Because when we were separated for 5 weeks, that was more painful than, because when she was sick, she didn't really get sick till the last week. And we were so lucky to have her put down when we were living at Consiglia. Trevor, thank you for all your support. For those of you that enjoyed any of this, hello. Sorry, my Putri, and then I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. And Trevor, thank you so much for moderating. And I will end this live properly. What I didn't say in my last video that I wanted to say about Charlie Kirk for the last time. I started off the video and there was a really important point that I wanted to make. And oh, shite. You know what? When it comes back to me, I will absolutely, revisit some of the lives that Trevor and I have collaborated together on. Some of the commentaries that I did by myself in reference to Charlie Kirk. Oh, at the beginning of this. Oh, I was going to say the fox. Oh, you know what? I have a twirl of thoughts going through my head right now, and I don't want my head to explode. So thank you for my take on bereaving. And, if you ever want somebody to talk to, that's why I started this channel. It was a projection of everything that I felt that I didn't receive, that I needed. But what I've realized is people don't need as much as I thought people did. So therefore, I am going to start changing my content, but I never want to lose the authenticity and this rap community means so much to Trevor and I. Melody and Ginny and Lady Phoenix, and Trevor has another collaborator that he collaborates with on YouTube, and there's just and like Random Citizen, and Eric, who sent the books. It's just a lovely community. And I'm not having raffles anymore until I start to monetize. I can't keep using my own money anymore. So anyways, thank you for those of you who watched. If you liked, thank you. And have a I'm so sorry for the late response to your message. I have no idea who that was. Oh, and Melody Moon painted this. I just wanted you to know. And Trevor, I found the little man. Oh, look, I took this picture of the moon last night. Can you see that green spot? Take a snapshot of that picture and make it big on your own phone, because it looks mighty strange to me. What else? What's this about? Submit a complaint. Oh, law enforcement. Yeah, I was really upset the other day when my scooter got stolen and the police didn't come when they were supposed to. Oh, I was just fit to be tied. Okay, Sophie Ann, I love you and I miss you and I'll never forget you. And if anybody wants to see Sophie Ann in action, I think that Trevor, we should really, no, I am not ready for Christmas, but I'll tell you what, this is going to be a really awesome Christmas, cuz it is. I want to say hey, 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 and Trevor and I will say, I have a raspy voice. Okay, Trev, I really must say, yes, I'm totally looking for Christmas. Hi, Jose. Looking for cook. That's what you need. Thank you for joining, everybody. And I'm going to wrap it up. And Sophie, I love you. I miss you. And I think the best way to heal yourself isn't to get another dog right away, because Sophie, her videos, oh my gosh, you have to go to Popular Shorts or even some of my older, you know what, Trev, you know those videos that you liked on L&L Soul Sisters with the singing? You can always go into those and like remix it and put them on your channel, my channel, L&L, not L&L Soul Sisters, because I don't use that channel anymore, but go crazy. Aw, thank you. No, she passed away, but it's okay. She saved my life. And believe me, there were times where, I'm not going to lie, I didn't want to be here. And Sophie kept me going. And this dog gave me reason to live. And I'm going to wrap it up because I'm getting sentimental.